It's your girl Renice Honey Rollins, and I am back with another video. We are on day 8 of the Proverbs 31-day challenge. It's only day 8. Like, I feel like I've been doing this a lifetime. It ain't even 2 weeks yet. But anyway, we are in chapter 8. Let's get into it. And I do want to say, okay, so I've been doing really good with my abandonment issue. Like, my abandonment was it's been a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been feeling some type of way for a lifetime, for my whole life at certain instances. But you know, it's so different when you feel like you're over something and then you face a situation and that brings up old issues. So I've been really resting in the presence of the Lord to just resting in the presence of the Lord to really feel that comfort, to really feel that void. And really, I probably should have started there a long time ago instead of, sweeping the issue up under the rug and just finding something else to, confide in or get up under. So I've just really been out of sight, out of mind with a lot of things. Like with my social media, I turned off my notifications. I haven't posted in the past couple of days. And even before I made the decision that I'm not going to post for a little while, like, it was not as consistent as I was. And if you follow me on Instagram, OH_honey_, if you've been following me, you've noticed, like, dang, she really haven't been posting. Like, I am an avid poster, but I had to disconnect myself from that so much in this season because it's becoming a large distraction, and I was so indulged in the worldly aspect of things. It was interfering with my relationship building with God, because you know how you'll be on your phone, you get all these notifications every time a certain person posts. You looking at reels, you looking at TikTok. Now, do I indulge into those things? Yes, but I limit myself to those things. And instead of consuming myself in like these jokes and all that stuff, like, I started listening to more sermons and really taking notes and, just indulging into that type of stuff that will help me build character in a more divine, heavenly way versus worldly way, because that stuff was starting to take a toll on me. So I've been doing really good. In case any of you wanted to know, when I first start experiencing a pull away from the world, I would say, is, first of all, my business, my brand ambassador business started just going downhill. Like, and I was putting so much energy into it. And you know what? It reminded me, I had a dream not too long ago, a couple months ago. And in the dream, I don't know who it was, but it was a girl. We was like chilling, and she was saying, you know what? I don't want you to get caught up in all that stuff. And I'm like, what stuff? And she was like, the social media stuff, and your business, your TLC, because that's what I'm an ambassador for, TLC. She was like, I don't want you to get all caught up in that. And I was like, why you say that? She was like, because it ain't. You know how people say something, but they ain't really saying that. She didn't say, give me no direct reason. But I remember my response being in this specific dream was, well, I made $20,000 last year from that dream. So, I mean, I was like, well, I made $20,000 last year from that business. So it can't be that bad. That's what I said. And I've been thinking about that for the last couple weeks, where I haven't been really indulging myself in the business so much. I've been thinking about that dream for the last couple weeks. Like, this is what the dream was about. Because God talks to you in dreams. And I was like, this is what the dream was about. You getting too consumed in these worldly things is becoming a distraction. And if that's interfering with your relationship with me, God, then it's a problem. And to me, in the moment, I didn't think that it was. But as much as I think back and I reflect on how much I was indulged in it, listening to the videos on all the trainings, and ain't nothing wrong with learning. But like I said, if you cannot have balance, there's an issue. So I've been doing really good. And I'm not even feeling no type of way about the business being a little bit slower than I'm used to it being. I'm not even concerned about it. Do I notice it? Yes. But I'm not concerned about it because you know what it's telling me? There is something greater and bigger coming. And I am resting in this space and going to continue to, because it's very eye-opening. But let's get into this chapter 8. I ain't trying to talk y'all ears off. Y'all know I can talk a lot, especially if I get the rolling. Okay, let's go. This little bun is here. I got conditioner in my hair. My dad used to be like, girl, your head is big and this style don't give it no justice. This ain't no style. It's just in between. Wait till you see me tomorrow. Wisdom calls for a hearing. And again, I'm reading from the New Living Translation. Listen as wisdom calls out. Hear as understanding raises her voice on the hilltop along the road. She takes her stand at the crossroads, by the gates at the entrance to the town. On the road leading in, she cries aloud. I call to you, to all of you. I raise my voice to all people. You simple people, use good judgment. You foolish people, show some understanding. Listen to me, for I have important things to tell you. Everything I say is right, for I speak the truth, and detest every kind of deception. Everything I say is right, for I speak the truth, and detest every kind of deception. My advice is wholesome. There is nothing devious or crooked in it. My words are plain to anyone with understanding, clear to those with knowledge. Choose my instruction rather than silver, and knowledge rather than pure gold. For wisdom is far more valuable than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with it. I, wisdom, live together with good judgment. I know where to discover knowledge and discernment. All who fear the Lord will hate evil. Therefore, I hate pride and arrogance, corruption and perverse speech. Common sense and success belong to me. Insight and strength are mine. Because of me, kings reign and rulers make just decrees. Rulers lead with my help, and nobles make righteous judgments. I love all who love me. Those who search will surely find me. I have riches and honor, as well as enduring wealth and justice. My gifts are better than gold, even the purest gold. My wages better than sterling silver. I walk in righteousness and paths of justice. Those who love me inherit wealth. I will fill their treasuries. The Lord formed me from the beginning, before he created anything else. I was appointed in ages past, at the very first, before the earth began. I was born before the oceans were created, before the springs bubbled forth their waters, before the mountains were formed, before the hills I was born, before he had made the earth and the fields and the first handfuls of soil. I was there when he established the heavens, when he drew the horizon on the oceans. I was there when he set the clouds above, when he established springs deep in the earth. I was there when he set the limits of the seas so they would not spread beyond their boundaries. And when he marked off the earth's foundation, I was the architect at his side. I was his constant delight, rejoicing always in his presence. And how happy I was with the world he created, how I rejoiced with the human family. And so, my children, listen to me, for all who follow my ways are joyful. Listen to my instruction and be wise. Don't ignore it. Joyful are those who listen to me, watching for me daily at my gates, waiting for me outside my home. For whoever finds me finds life and receives favor from the Lord. But those who miss me injure themselves. All who hate me love death. Look. Like, wisdom, thank God for wisdom, thank God for knowledge, and thank God for understanding. Like, those are things that you have to definitely have. So chapter 8 is done. Read it, resonate with it, let it sit and rest in you. And if you need help with wisdom, understanding, knowledge, pray for it. All you have to do is pray for it. And when you pray for it, you must be in full faith and not doubting. That's in 1 James. I can't never find my other phone when I need it. Because, I just got my little Bible right here. I guess I can just pull it up. Pull it up real quick for y'all and read it for y'all real quick, because that's what it's saying. It's clear. If you need wisdom, ask our generous God and he will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking. But when you ask, be sure that your faith is in God alone. Do not waver. For a person with divided loyalty is as unsettled as a wave of the sea that is blown and tossed by the wind. You everywhere, doing everything. Such people should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Their loyalty is divided between God and the world. And that is what, when I said at the beginning, I was so consumed into that. I was going through the motions of spending time with God, but I wasn't fully there, present. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here in this space, but my mind is over there. A person divided between God and the world, and they are unstable in everything they do. Okay, now. So you can go read that too. But Proverbs chapter 8, you need your wisdom. Be wise. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.